Habari za asubuhi. Karibuni sana. Your Excellency, Ambassador Dr. Samuel Sherikindo, Permanent Secretary, Minister of Foreign Affairs and International Cooperation, Mr. William Karim, Head of the Secretariat of the African Union Economic, Social and Cultural Council, Mr. Lucas Ogutu, Member of the ECOSOC for Permanent General Assembly, representative of the ECOSOC, distinguished representatives of the civil society, distinguished representatives of different AU organs here present, distinguished participants, members of the media, ladies and gentlemen. Habari za asubuhi. Your Excellency, at the outset, I would like to express gratitude to my dear brother William, head of the Secretariat of the ECOSOC, and the entire leadership of the ECOSOC for convening this important workshop here in Dar es Salaam. I also thank you for inviting me to take part in this workshop. I'm grateful for this unique opportunity, and I'm really looking forward to actively taking part and learning from us all throughout the workshop. Distinguished participants, ladies and gentlemen, when the Organization of the African Union was transformed into the African Union in July 2002, the objective and aspirations of the African leaders were to build a union that was people-centered, people-oriented, and people-driven. In this respect, the provisions of Article 5 and Article 22 of the African Union's Constitutive Act provides that ECOSOC is the vehicle for building a strong partnership between governments and all segments of African civil society. In addition, the ECOSOC statute, adopted in July 2004, defines it as an advisory of the African Union composed of different social and professional groups from the African Union member states and the African diaspora. It is heartening to note that since its establishment, ECOSOC has recorded tremendous achievements, especially with respect to promotion of Africa's integration and development. Indeed, through the work of ECOSOC, we are witnessing an increase in the involvement of civil society in the form of social, private sector, and professional groups, as well as the African diaspora in the work of the African Union. We are gratified with the recent accomplishments, including the constitution of the fourth Permanent General Assembly of ECOSOC in December 2022. Finalization of the framework documents on the AU harmonized accreditation mechanisms and the ECOSOC national chapters, as well as the development of the ECOSOC Strategic Plan 2023-2027. These are important mechanisms and structures necessary to drive the work of this organ to effectively achieve a people-centered union in line with the AU Agenda 2063. Yes, there are still some challenges. However, I commend the current leadership of ECOSOC for the progress made in upholding the good image of this organ. Indeed, we are convinced that ECOSOC is now in the right path in its work. In the same way, I wish to encourage the Secretariat, as well as members of the Assembly, to continue the good work and deliver to the expectations of the African citizens. Your Excellency, distinguished participants, ladies and gentlemen, today's workshop on national ECOSOC chapters is relevant and timely as it is in line with the African Union Executive Council decision number 1199, adopted during its 42nd session in February 2023, which endorsed the institutional framework on the establishment and the operations of ECOSOC national chapters and direct ECOSOC to institute measures to its implementation in member states. And therefore, is accelerating the implementation of this policy organization by holding this workshop. This is indeed a commendable progress, and I urge you to keep this momentum to cover more ground in all member states. I'm particularly confident that the national ECOSOC chapters will live up to its intended purpose of serving as a framework for accountability over elected General Assembly members, creating a close connection with national civil society through dissemination of information about the work and progress of the African Union to civil awareness of AU programs and Agenda 2063, and enable capacity building and the training of civil society organizations in our member states. Your Excellency, distinguished participants, ladies and gentlemen, my job is to deliver welcoming remarks and to invite the guest of honor to address this gathering. But before I do that, allow me to summarize what I have said in Kiswahili, given that Kiswahili is now an official and working language. Na nitakuwa sitendei haki lugha yangu isipoongea Kiswahili. Niseme tu kwa kifupi. Kwa kifupi sana. Warsha hii ni muhimu sana. Kama itakavyokumbukwa, mwaka 2002 uliokuwa Umoja wa Nchi Huru za Afrika, yani OAU, ulibadilishwa na kuwa Umoja wa Afrika. Lengo mojawapo na mabadiliko hayo ilikuwa ni kuongeza ushiriki wa wananchi kwenye shughuli za Umoja wa Afrika. Ili kufikia azima hiyo, mwaka 2004 Umoja wa Afrika ulipitisha mkataba wa kuanzishwa kwa Baraza la Uchumi, Kijamii na Kitamaduni, tunayoiita Warsha. Baraza hili linatoa fursa kwa asasi za kiraia zilizopo barani Afrika kushiriki kikamilifu na kwa dhati kwenye shughuli za Umoja wa Afrika kwa kutoa ushauri kwenye vyombo vya kisera vya Umoja wa Afrika na pia kuwaelimisha wananchi kuhusu mipango na mikakati mbalimbali ya Umoja wa Afrika ili kurahisisha utekelezaji wake. Utendaji kazi wa baraza hili unafanyika kwenye ngazi ya kikanda, ambapo kila nchi inawakilishwa kwenye kamati tendaji. Kwa msingi huo ndio unaotufanyia tuwe hapa leo, kwa lengo la kuhakikisha kwamba yale maamuzi yaliyofikiwa na baraza la mawaziri, ambao ni mawaziri wa mambo ya nje, ambayo ni ngazi ya pili katika utendaji baada ya assembly, wanafanya hivyo, na sasa sisi tuko hapa kwa ajili ya kutekeleza majukumu haya. Kama tulivyosikia, Tanzania inawakilishwa na Bwana Stanley Magesa na Bwana Marcus Lucas Ogutu kwenye kamati hiyo tendaji ambayo ilichaguliwa mwaka jana. Nichukue fursa hii kuwapongeza sana. Sambamba na hilo, kila nchi ina jukumu la kuanzisha jukwaa la kitaifa ECOSOC National Chapters, lengo likiwa ni kuhamasisha asasi nyingi zaidi za kiraia kwenye nchi kushiriki kwenye masuala ya Umoja wa Afrika. Hivyo basi, warsha hii imeandaliwa mahususi ili kujihamasisha na kuongeza uelewa na uwezo wa asasi za kiraia za Tanzania kushiriki kwenye shughuli za Umoja wa Afrika. Nina matumaini makubwa kuwa warsha hii itasaidia kuongeza ushiriki na uelewa wa asasi za kiraia na Watanzania kwa ujumla kuhusu shughuli mbalimbali zinazofanywa na Umoja wa Afrika. Nimeona niyaseme haya kwa kifupi ili kila mmoja aweze kupata picha kwa nini tuko hapa. Excellencies, distinguished participants, ladies and gentlemen, allow me now to invite our guest of honor, Excellency Ambassador Samuel Shekindo, Permanent Secretary, Minister of Foreign Affairs and East African Cooperation, to address this gathering. Thank you very much. Nawashukuru sana. Nawapenda.
Balozi amesema yote ambayo nataka kusema. So William, I was saying my colleague ambassador has said, oh, so I don't know what I'm going to say, but anyway, before I proceed, you mentioned something very important at the beginning, that you remain as waiting outside. And you are kind of apologizing. But I just want to assure you, we had to wait because we value the work of the civil society organization. Let me speak in Swahili. Sisi kwenye serikali tunathamini sana mchango wenu katika maendeleo ya nchi yetu, kwa sababu serikali inapanga mipango, lakini katika utekelezaji kama huna asasi za kiraia ambazo ni bora, inakuwa sio rahisi ile mipango kufanikiwa. Kwa hiyo nataka niwahakikishie kabisa wazi kwamba serikali yetu chini ya Mheshimiwa Samia Suluhu Hassan, Rais wa Jamhuri ya Muungano wa Tanzania, inathamini sana mchango wenu. Jamhuri ya Muungano wa Tanzania. So William, I know you were just wondering what is going on, so let me go back to the text. Mr. William Keru, I think I pronounced very well, Head of the Secretariat of the African Union Economic, Social and Cultural Council, ECOSOC. Your Excellency, my colleague, Ambassador Innocent Shio, Permanent Representative of the United Republic of Tanzania to the African Union. My brother, Mr. Marcus Ogutu, member of the ECOSOC General Assembly, representative of the ECOSOC General Assembly, distinguished official of the government of the United Republic of Tanzania here present, distinguished representative of the civil society organization, and good morning, habari za asubuhi. It gives me great pleasure on behalf of the government of the United Republic of Tanzania to welcome you to our city, the beautiful city of Dar es Salaam, and to our country, the land of Kilimanjaro and Spice Islands of Zanzibar. Indeed, we the Tanzanian people take a great deal of pride in the comfort of our country and its habit of serving as a home for all African people. In the same vein, I wish to take this opportunity to extend our heartfelt appreciation to the African Union Economic, Social and Cultural Council, ECOSOC, for choosing Tanzania as one of the first 5 countries to spearhead the formalization of the national ECOSOC chapters. I trust that the choice of Tanzania for this meeting was done as a result of our government's efforts in supporting the work of civil society organizations. It should be recalled that in February 1990 in Arusha, Tanzania hosted the International Conference on Critical Instrument, the 1990 African Charter for Popular Participation, Development and Transformation. The promulgation of the Charter further opened spaces for discussions that led to the establishment of ECOSOC. And subsequently, in September 2008, in Dar es Salaam, Tanzania hosted the launch of the first Permanent General Assembly of ECOSOC, a decisive step in the AU efforts to consolidate civil society into the institutional architecture of the organization. All these clearly demonstrate the importance that the government of the Republic of Tanzania attaches to the civil society organization. Distinguished participants, ladies and gentlemen, it is an undeniable fact that our continent is confronted with a myriad of challenges, including climate change, poverty, and protracted development. These challenges are too many to be addressed by governments alone. In this respect, civil society organizations and the private sector should play a key role. It is against this background that in July 2004, the African Union established the Economic, Social and Cultural Council through Article 5 of the Constitutive Act. ECOSOC was created to provide a platform that resonates with the value of inclusivity, participatory governance, the promotion and protection of human rights, and collaborative and sustainable development. We firmly believe that the collective expertise and diverse perspective of civil society organizations are essential for introducing solutions that are relevant, sustainable, and impactful. Distinguished participants, ladies and gentlemen, among the numerous functions of ECOSOC is to bridge the gap between civil society organizations, the African Union, as well as its member states, so as to contribute to the effective translation of objectives, principles, and policies of the AU into concrete programs while promoting popular participation. Distinguished participants, ladies and gentlemen, this workshop, therefore, is very important. Firstly, to provide an opportunity for civil society organizations in Tanzania to familiarize themselves with the framework, discuss its potential, and chart a roadmap that aligns national priorities with the broader aspiration of the African Union. The Tanzania International Chapter of ECOSOC stands as a main pillar of this engagement, bringing together civil society organizations working tirelessly for governance, democracy, human rights, and gender equality. So you agree with me that formalization and operationalization of the ECOSOC national chapters is a significant step in amplifying the voices of civil society organizations across Africa. Indeed, shared mechanism through which civil society organizations can work closely with the African Union and contribute to the growth and development of our continent. Secondly, the importance of this workshop lies in the opportunity to provide for civil society organizations to engage direct with the African Governance Architecture, Secretariat, and subsequently with other important organs of the African Union. This approach ensures that efforts do not remain fragmented, but rather they interweave to create a tapestry of shared goals and collective achievement. Therefore, as we embark on this journey of knowledge exchange and sharing, empowerment, the voices of the civil society, the visionaries, and the advocates that fuel the progress we seek. Tanzania stands ready to play its part, not just as a host to shape our collective destiny. Tanzania, under the leadership of Her Excellency Dr. Samia Suluhu Hassan, the President of the Republic of Tanzania, importance to the civil society organizations which have been supporting our development of The role of civil society organization in today's development is crucial to realize participation of citizens in all projects to enhance collaboration so as to collectively address issues of mutual interest. Therefore, as we are looking forward to improving civil society organization participation and partnership with the African Union, this workshop will create a dynamic momentum towards a productive and effective civil society organizations. Distinguished participants, ladies and gentlemen, in conclusion, I would like to once again extend our sincere appreciation to ECOSOC, the AGADASA Secretariat, the European Union, and Expertise France for working together to organize this workshop and to highlight the Tanzania Civil Society Organization to take advantage of this opportunity to consolidate their engagement with the AU organs in driving the agenda of our citizens at all levels. The government of the Republic of Tanzania therefore wishes to reaffirm and reiterate its unflagging commitment to this work of the civil society organization, and wishes to reaffirm again its commitment to fostering a vibrant and robust engagement with civil society organizations to ensure that voices of African citizenry are well reflected into the work of the African Union. With these short remarks, I declare this workshop official open, and I wish you fruitful outcomes. Asanteni sana.
Thank you very much, Your Excellency, for those good remarks. And we are confident that we will have a very fruitful deliberations moving forward. Ladies and gentlemen, this break. So we will be moving straight to a photo session. I do believe Excellency has another meeting of equal importance that he has to attend. So we'll quickly move into the photo session with participants so that he can take his leave with us. Thank you very much for staying with us.